Happy New Year. I'm out here at the storage shed.
0 feet altitude, 12 feet distance, 9 miles per hour, 99% battery.
Gonna have a look-see. Start. Gonna have a look-see. Amazon today. See how they're doing. See a lot more walls up. I've only been here, what? I think I haven't flown in 4 days because of the weather. And the sun just came out to ruin my flight. Well, I was just behind the cloud. It just popped out. So now I got to really be concerned about this crane way in the back, and I don't know if I have a cleared.
Distance, 9 miles per hour, 96%
You can barely see the screen because he's sung. We'll have to get in the car in a second. I moved the turn back, and I kind of assumed the crane would be right where it is. But as I said, I have no reference to where it is in space in reality, because the Google map was taken way before this went up, so I can only kind of guesstimate. So I'm low enough to hit it, but I got to make sure that I clear it when I go by it.
.63 feet altitude, 497 feet distance, 9 miles per hour, 92% battery.
The Great Wall of Amazon. Yeah, I did my homework and looked up exactly what tilt wall, concrete wall this construction is, and it's just what it sounds like. You take a giant piece of concrete, you tilt it into the ground and the footing, and then you pull it up and secure it. Apparently it's much faster than standard construction, but I think you can't go past 4 stories with it. And you could basically put up a normal sized building.
47 feet altitude, 1,290 feet distance, 8 miles per hour.
An office building. I don't know how many square feet, but they can do that in 2 days, they said. And you can pretty much have any kind of design on the facade that you want. So that's pretty cool. That's what they did here. So it looks like I definitely got the crane cleared. Gotta watch that skyhook. Alright, so it wasn't as back as far as I thought it was, but it'll probably be at the corner next time I come back. As long as I get around there. Now I gotta be careful too because of the trees. I don't know how close I got to them. We'll see. No.
Mission ended. 37 feet altitude, 2,117 feet distance.
That was a little too close, and I can barely see the screen.
Battery.
So I'm just going to fly by hand. See, I don't know how close I really am to the trees, but so I'll move that back a little. You gotta be careful. Put this in jet mode.
105 feet altitude, 2,095 feet distance, 15 miles per hour, 80% battery.
So there's all the sewer lines getting ready to go in. A lot of times when I fly by, I can't tell what I'm looking at on the iPad screen, but like I can see it clear as day. Like that's all sewage stuff there, pipelines, and these bundles over here, they look like insulation, but it could be roofing tiles or something like that. I don't know. That's more a wall there. There's the bundles over there.
(104 feet altitude, 1,493 feet distance, 12 miles per hour, 76% battery).
New Year's Day. First flight of the year. 100 feet. Quite windy. Luckily, I caught that signal before I flew into the trees up back there.
735 feet distance, 10 miles per hour, 72% battery.
Texting me. My girlfriend. Yeah, like I was saying, I was having a real hard time seeing the screen back there. And I could tell I was getting really close to the trees. And the easiest way to get out of that trouble is to go up. So I hit return to home.
27 feet altitude, 899 feet distance, 6 miles per hour, 68% battery.
It took a couple of seconds to respond. So that could have been bad. I also noticed too that the railings here are actually temporary. Pretty hard to see right now. Freaking sun washing everything out.
(35 feet altitude, 1,050 feet distance, 0 miles per hour, 64% battery).
I don't think anybody's here today. One gate is open, but it's been open, so I don't know. Gotta get up a little bit. A crappy signal. Got a little bit of a wind up there.
70 feet altitude, 1,381 feet distance, 16 miles per hour, 59% battery.
It's a little chilly, but not too bad. Got a good strong signal over here because I'm over there and behind them buildings. Last time I was here, a couple of people drove up in their car and saw me standing here. They're like, "Hi." I'm like, "Hello." They're definitely wondering what I'm doing. I go, "Oh, don't worry, I'm just flying in town." So it's like, we thought you're going to be cutting people's locks. I go, "Oh, no, not me. Sorry about that."
709 feet distance, 4 miles per hour, 55% battery.
She was kidding, but she wasn't. Yeah, it could be a little suspicious. So come, I like to go to places where I don't draw any attention to myself. I could easily fly right in there, but nope. I would if I could. I had eyes on target, as they say, but I don't. If I was standing there, see, it's drifting.
9 feet altitude, 782 feet distance, 10 miles per
There goes
hour,
the sun.
51% battery.
%50 battery. I'm definitely going to get a, what do you call it, a time-lapse picture still. Sometimes it's really hard to concentrate on flying and talking at the same time, because I don't feel like going hiking, as in walking 3 miles to find my drone.
.33 feet altitude, 1,548 feet distance, 14 miles per hour, 45% battery.
You can do one of them Coolio shots where I back up and get a nice picture from back up and ascend. Always looks cool on video. So I'll get over here and do that. Go back up, rise.
.214 feet altitude, 1,402 feet distance, 40 miles per hour, 41% battery.
Gives you an idea of the freaking scale. It's amazingly massive. Gonna get into the corner. Get my still. Got wind warnings. Down to 300 feet.
299 feet altitude, 856 feet distance, 23 miles per hour, 34% battery.
Almost there. All right, perfect. There we go. Ugh, so cold. Got booger face. Joel keeping it still.
(299 feet altitude, 1,445 feet distance, 0 miles per hour).
So any one of these
battery.
given shots will be okay for my stilt. %, battery. Be coming back in a minute.
Warning, aircraft battery at 25%. 130 feet altitude, 1,029 feet distance, 14 miles per hour, 24% battery. Warning, aircraft battery at 23%.
Let's start to mosey on back.
Warning, aircraft battery at 21%. 78 feet altitude, 1,034 feet distance, 15 miles per hour, 20%
Flying
battery.
18 minutes, about right. We can cut the flight down a couple minutes.
Warning, aircraft battery at 19%.
Place is a monster in it. All right. There he is.
Warning, aircraft battery at 16%. 62 feet altitude, 92 feet distance, 7 miles per hour, 15% battery. Warning, aircraft battery at 14%.
One last look. Bring the little guy down to earth.
Warning, aircraft battery at 11%. altitude. 6 feet distance. 3 miles per hour. 11% battery.
%10 battery, I love it. That was a very good flight. Do have to adjust my mapping because I pretty much almost flew into those trees, but I really couldn't tell till I got here. So anyways, great flight, happy with the results. D-Dub out.